cat. Go away.
Is it Huck giving me a signal, or am I just dreaming? Reckon I better get dressed. Can't go running around in my nightshirt even if it is a dream. Huck! Hey, Huck! Huck, is that you? Come on, Huck, stop playing games, will you? Where are you hiding? Hey, somebody after you? Huh? Oh.
Stop squirming. I don't want to hurt you, but if you don't stop all this kicking and shouting, I'll break your neck. Get it? Now listen, I'm looking for a guy named Jim working for a lady named Polly. Know him? You sure, boy? You sure Jim be living over there?
That's right. Over there.
I'm gonna let you go, boy, but I don't want to hear no yelling coming out your mouth. You hear, boy? You swear on your life, boy?
I could have smothered.
Thanks for not telling on me.
Golly, what happened to you?
A white man shot me yesterday.
Why?
I escaped from my master's farm, so he sent a bunch of his men after me to bring me back. I've been running away and hiding out all the day and all the night.
Oh.
They almost caught up with me at the river, but I done got away.
Oh, yeah? Then for sure they're still looking for you.
If they catch me, for sure they're gonna kill me, boy.
Yeah. Phew. Wait. I'll get Jim for you. Jim. Jim.
This'll help stop the bleeding and keep the dirt away. Here. There now, how does that feel to you, Maurice?
It feels much better, Jim.
Bless the Lord, it didn't get you in your head. You'd have been goner for sure.
Thank you, Brother Jim. Thanks for letting me hide here tonight with you.
Don't mention it, Maurice. I know you would have done the same for me. Now tell me, how come you run away?
I was fetching water for Colonel Hatfield and Master Curtis, when all of a sudden the pitcher come loose and they got all wet. Master Curtis got his whip. Look what it done to me.
Whoa.
That's when I done made up my mind run away. I couldn't take being beaten no more. Bad, huh?
Awful. I don't even want to look at it.
Brother Jim, I gotta stay here for a few days.
Well, naturally you can stay here, but this ain't the safest place to hide.
I ain't gonna run away from them no more. I tell you, if they find me, I'm gonna put up such a fight.
No, you're not going to put up no fight with nobody, because then I'm in trouble. Now listen, Maurice, I'll find a safe place for you.
You could be safe in Cairo.
I've heard about Cairo. I don't know where it is, but I heard all black people are walking free over there. I'll go there tomorrow. But to tell you the truth, Brother Jim, I sure do feel exhausted, and wherever Cairo is, I just don't think I can ever make it there.
Now, don't you say that, because you are going to make it, you hear me?
Sorry, Jim, my spirit got broke down.
Cairo's just up the Mississippi. Maurice could get there by raft.
That's a good idea, Tom. But we got no raft. And where we going to get is somebody to help us build one. You're going to have to go by land.
If I go by land, I know they catch me sure and kill me.
Me and my friends will build you a raft, Maurice. Don't worry.
Will your friends keep it a secret?
They better.
But maybe we shouldn't tell them. Maybe we should keep a secret from them. You hear me, Master Tom?
All right.
Jim, can you get all the wooden ropes we need to build a strong raft?
Maurice, I can. I can build a strong one.
Brother, you're lucky to have Master Tom here. You don't know what it feels like getting beat every day.
Every day?
Day and night. Whenever something was to go wrong, I was the one to get it.
Uh-oh. There's no need to worry. It was only the cat.
Praise the Lord.
Thanks for everything, Tom, but I think it's best you get on back to the house before Sid come out looking for you. You hear?
All right. Good night, Jim.
And Tom, don't talk about Maurice, not even to Huck.
Listen, Jim, I already promised you once, didn't I? I ain't gonna tell nobody.
I'm scared, Tom, and that's the truth.
I'll see that nothing bad happens to you, Jim.
Tom, I know you mean well, but you don't know how it is to be black amongst you white folk.
Huh?
It's the gospel truth, Tom. Some folks don't like me just 'cause I'm black, and I never done nothing bad to 'em.
Boy, Jim, I never heard you talk like this before.
'Cause I wasn't scared like this before, and if the white man find out I was hiding Maurice, they shoot me dead, Tom, and there's nothing you can do to stop them 'cause you're only a boy.
I went back to bed, but I couldn't sleep. I never thought of Jim as a slave, but that's what he was. I wondered how it feels being a slave. Freedom suddenly had a whole new meaning to me. Maurice's freedom was in my hands, so I was determined to build the best and fastest raft ever so Maurice could go to Cairo and become a free man. I also thought I should talk Jim into running away with Maurice. But I changed my mind, because I knew what Aunt Polly would do to me if she ever found out I was behind it.
I say we ought to give him a fine funeral.
You won't miss old Jedediah.
Oh, you say that again.
Had an old family.
Morning, folks.
Morning there,
Morning,
Jim.
Say, why is everybody looking so down in the mouth today?
Old Jedediah passed on.
Well, I reckon the good Lord must have wanted him, but gather around. I got something important I want to tell you about. Now, if two white men with guns on horses ask about a wounded slave, you make sure you tell them he died, you hear?
When I woke up, I thought what happened last night was a dream. Just to make sure, I got dressed and went down to do some checking. I got scared because I thought I saw something moving in Jim's cabin. Then I got my courage up and went to see for myself.
Hey, Tom, where you going? Come on over here. I want to tell you about something funny I saw at the square this morning.
What are you shouting for, Jim? I'm not deaf. What happened last night wasn't a dream, was it?
No. Tom, if two white men on horses come asking questions about Maurice, you tell them he died of his wounds or was buried this morning at the cemetery by the church.
What do you mean, dead and buried?
Old Jedediah died last night, and we all agreed we're going to say it was Maurice. We want them to think Maurice is dead so they stop chasing him and he can go be a free man in Cairo.
I'll back you up.
I want to thank you now. That's mighty good of you, 'cause everyone's got to tell the same story. You know what I mean, Tom?
Jim, what's the matter with you this morning?
I'm sorry, ma'am. Excuse me, Miss Polly. But a poor old slave from one of the farms died last night, and we're going to bury him at the old cemetery this morning.
That was the first time I ever heard Jim lie to Aunt Polly.
You better get on back, start building that raft, Tom.
Why, Jim? We got lots of time, don't we?
Shouldn't be here no way.
Why not, Jim?
Listen, Maurice say he afraid if he don't leave by nightfall, someone gonna catch him.
I need logs and rope.
Well, now, let me see. There's always some logs floating in the river down by the sawmill, Tom.
And what about rope? I need lots of rope to build a good raft.
What about Miss Polly's clothesline?
Aunt Polly's clothesline, she'd whoop me for sure and keep me home for a whole week.
Do you want to help him?
Sure I do.
Then go back to the house and get the rope.
Right now?
That's right, Tom. Stop wasting time.
All right.
And listen here, you build it strong. 'Cause that raft's got to carry Maurice all the way down the river to Cairo. 'Cause he can't afford to get himself caught. You never mind about that funeral. They bear Jedediah just fine without you. Now go on, you hear me?
I'll get started right away. So long.
Thank you, Mrs. Yates. Thank you very much.
Ben, you just gotta do what I say. I can't tell you why yet.
But you gotta promise you'll tell me later.
I swear I will. It's got to do with saving someone's life.
Who?
Look.
Can't you tell me? Huh?
I think those men mean trouble, Ben.
You're getting me scared, Tom.
Just say what I told you.
Good morning, boys. You two live in these here parts?
We sure do. Where are you coming from?
We come from Colonel Hatfield's farm, west of here, beyond the river. We wonder if you kids seen or heard about a wounded runaway slave. He's come to St. Petersburg late last night. He's big and strong. His name's Maurice. You know anything about him?
Did you shoot him?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know something about a runaway?
No, I don't know nothing.
I suppose I don't know nothing either.
Is there a place around here where blacks get together, like a water well or a town square, where we might hear something as to the whereabouts of this slave?
Nah.
Where is the town square?
There ain't anybody at the town square, is there? They're all gone to the funeral of that dead black man they found.
That's right. I forgot about it.
What are you talking about, kid? Who is the dead man they found?
Some black man. He's not from St. Petersburg.
They think he might have been a runaway.
They say he died of starvation, not from gun wounds.
Are you sure you heard the dead man is not from St. Petersburg? It's important.
Let's go talk to some other people.
No, kids always know what's going on in town.
You want to go back then?
Not yet. You know where that cemetery is you say that slave is being buried in?
Yes, sir, at the slave cemetery.
And where's that?
It's down the road past the old mill about a quarter of a mile.
Thank you kindly, boys. Let's go there quick and check the body before they bury it.
Are you sure that dead slave was wounded?
So they say.
Come on, get out of my way.
Come on now, don't stop. Ignore him. Just keep moving and don't look back.
Got no name. Let's dig him up.
You can't just dig up a grave.
Just do what I say.
It just ain't right for me to dig up a man's body.
Dig! Well, what are you waiting for?
I can't do it. I just can't do it. And you can't make me.
Are you disobeying my orders? Because if you are, I'll tell the colonel to fire you.
We'll be cursed if we dig that thing up.
And what am I supposed to tell Colonel Hatfield when we get back to the farm?
You can tell him we found Maurice dead and we buried him.
Remember where the grave is,
You're right. The colonel might want the body. Let's go. I reckon Maurice has got his freedom now.
Hey, what are you taking the rope down for, Tom?
Can you forget you saw me?
Sure can, Tom.
Thanks, Sid. I really appreciate it.
Where are you going?
Sid, I can't tell you right now. Trust me.
Can I come with you? Please, Tom?
No, Sid, you can't. I'll tell you about it later. That's a good one. Help me bring it in, Huck.
That's it, just a little bit further, Tom.
Joe.
Okay.
That should do her.
Okay, time off now, Huck. Good and tight.
Tom, remember you promised to tell us who we're building this raft for,
I
okay?
will.
I don't think you're telling us the truth. I think you found a treasure on the other bank.
Have I ever lied to you, Huck? Did you ever catch me lying to you about anything?
Well, you don't lie. Just fib.
Howdy, partners.
What are you boys building?
This here's a raft. We're gonna play pirates.
Well, thank you for your help. We were at the cemetery and checked that there body.
Was it the slave you were looking for?
It was him, all right. Let's go back to Colonel Hatfield and bring him the good news about Maurice and pray that he believes our story. We could bring these kids in as witnesses.
It's safe now, Maurice. You can come out from under there.
Funeral all over with?
And 2 white folk came. They said they was from Hatfield Farm.
Did they look inside the coffin and see old Jedediah?
They start digging up the grave, but suddenly they stopped. They got scared to open it up. And then... Huh? Who's there?
It's me, Tom.
All right, come in, Tom.
Hello, Maurice. How you doing?
Feeling better. Jim's taking care of me.
I finished building the raft. We tried it on the river, and it's the best raft I ever built. It'll take you to Cairo with no problem.
Thanks, Tom. I appreciate it. That means you can leave tonight. Where is the raft?
I hid it on the river by McAllister's wood mill. I'll come with you.
I'll never forget what you done for me. You're the only white man ever been good to me.
Glad I could help.
Where are you, Jim? Jim?
I better get back outside.
Coming. Huh? Good day, Miss Polly. What can I do for you?
I need to hang my wash, Jim, but the rope from the clothesline is missing. Have you by chance taken it down?
No, Miss Polly. I ain't taking down no rope. Must have disappeared while I was at the funeral. Now, I wonder what happened to it.
I bet that Tom took it down then.
Or maybe it was a thief. I reckon that's what could have happened to it, don't you?
No, I don't think so. Only Tom is capable of doing such things. I wonder where he is now.
Probably out playing somewhere.
Jim, if you see Tom, tell him I want my rope back or he'll have to spend the rest of the week in his room.
No, Miss Polly, Tom ain't the kind of boy that would do a thing like that. My guess is it was a thief. There. Now, all you gotta do is keep steady behind the steamer's lights and follow it to Cairo. Just don't get too close to it or someone will see you.
I understand. I thank you, Brother Tom. I hope we'll meet again someday.
I'll come to visit you sometime in Cairo with Jim.
I'd like that. Oh, Jim, my good friend.
I'm gonna miss you, Maurice. Now, you take care of yourself, you hear?
Yeah. Well, friends, I guess I better get started for Cairo.
Oh, here you are. There's some bacon and bread for you. It's a long trip and you're gonna get hungry.
Thanks again. Thanks for everything. I ain't never gonna forget what y'all done for me.
On your way now.
You're right. Better go. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye to both of you.
So long. Good luck. Well, I'm glad we helped him. He's sure taking a big chance, but I reckon it's worth it for freedom. Oh, I reckon you're wishing you was going with him, huh?
Yes, Tom.
That's right, Jim. Don't you lose hope, 'cause your time's gonna come.
One day we all gonna know what it is to be free.
Morning, Jim.
What? You say the raft just drifted away last night?
That's right, Ben. It just drifted away. I don't know how. When I got there this morning, it was nowhere in sight.
It's Huck's fault, Tom. He tied the rope to the tree.
That could be, Ben. But we can't do nothing about it now.
I'm gonna get him and whip him good for that, as long as you hold him for me.
Huck owes us an apology. Ready?
We'll show him.
We sure will.
Right.
Let's go. Hup. 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 I knew Ben would change his mind about whooping Huck after he thought it over. When we got to Huck's place, I told him the truth about Maurice. They weren't too happy that I'd lied to him, but they